everyone. I am Rajagopalan. Mr. Virudhachalam is a very good friend of mine and a wonderful colleague. I have been knowing him for quite some time, but I had the opportunity to work along with him at a commercial branch Chennai for nearly 4 years. A very rare person when normally we don't see people who are good in credit and they are also good in IB. So Virudhachalam is having both the credit skills as well as the IB skills. The people for IB, they normally refer to him. And what I have observed him during my stay at commercial Chennai is that he has the interest of the bank in his mind. So whatever he does, he will see whether it is beneficial for the bank, whether it will not do any harm to the interest of the bank. He goes in depth. In case it is required, he will go and research in Google, get information, then only he will proceed. His analysis of a balance sheet is something which everyone should learn. He normally, I also find how he is able to manage his time, because he will be leaving the office and maybe after 8:30, but he will be completing all his routine as well as the proposals, everything almost on time. He is a very ardent devotee of Ayyappa, as you may be knowing. He goes to Sabarimala minimum twice in a year, and I had an occasion to go with him for the darshan of Ayyappa. So we had a wonderful time, and regarding his personal, this one has a wonderful family. I had the occasion when both of us went on a tour to Europe along with our families, and he has wonderful contact. Not only that, whoever goes to him for any help, he will immediately do it, because he has so much of contact. He will be able to help most of the people, and I take this opportunity to wish him a very happy, healthy, peaceful, long retired life. Thank you.
Good morning, everyone. It gives me great pleasure to share my experience with GV the last 3 to 4 decades on the day of his retirement from IT organization called State Bank of India. In fact, our association started the day on which both of us appeared for the State Bank of India interview in the year March 1985 at Hotel Aarti in Madurai. From then on, we continue to be very good friends. In fact, GV was posted to Aruppukkottai branch and I was posted to Mana Madurai branch. Both used to meet daily at Madurai bus stand for boarding the bus around 8:20, 8:25 a.m. GV used to go to Aruppukkottai by a bus called Chandra. I used to go to Mana Madurai by a bus called Sintamarai. Our association continued on a daily basis at that time. And I think somewhere around 1988, GV got into fame at Madurai zonal office level because of his profound knowledge on commercial law, banking and foreign exchange. But I'm one of the beneficiary of his wisdom of commercial law. I attended his sessions when I appeared for CIB Part 2 exam. And 1990, again, both of us appeared for the trainee officer interview. And as expected, GV got selected, and I missed that time. And the following year, I got selected as a trainee officer. Incidentally, GV got confirmed at Commercial Branch Chennai in 1992, and I followed him at Commercial Chennai itself in 1993. Our stay at Commercial for 5 years, during our stay at Commercial for 5 years, both of us worked very closely for 2 years in imports. That time I used to look at him with a lot of awe. Because what baffles me is his ability to manage time. He works very late in the office, very committed, very dedicated in work. He also balances his family time very well, and he also gets involved in association activities. He finds time to train the CAB aspirants as well as training officer aspirants. That way, is a complete team man. And he also takes a lot of interest in attending all the functions of his team members wherever it happens. He builds a team around him, and the team rallies. That is how he has been very successful in his official career. During this occasion, a lot of colleagues from State Bank of India will talk about GV's official achievements. But I'm not going to go deep into that, because my knowledge on banking has been very limited as I left SBI 16 years back. But I would like to stress upon one important aspect of GV's life is basically he is very spiritual, and he spends time visiting temples. All of you must be knowing the periodicity at which he visits Sabarimala temple is amazing. I don't think any year has passed without GV visiting Sabarimala temple. Sometimes twice a year, or at least minimum once in a year, he goes there. For it is not last 2 or 3 years, last 4 decades, I think he has been visiting Sabarimala with so much of devotion. GV is blessed with a wonderful and a very understanding wife and 2 excellent kids, a daughter and a son. A very affectionate mother. My only disappointment with GV is for all his knowledge, ability, and commitment, he would have reached much greater heights than an assistant general manager. But when I talk to GV, he always seems to be very contented with what he is. And generally, he's a very contented person in life. On this day of his retirement, I wish him a very, very long, peaceful, and healthy retirement. Thank you, GV. Thank you so much.
My name is L. Ganesh. It is my privilege to share my experience of working with Sri Virudhachalam on the eve of his superannuation. I had the pleasure working with Sri Virudhachalam during my stint at Commercial Branch, Chennai. His ever-smiling countenance, constructive attitude, and radiating positive energy gave me joy and comfort during discussion. These frank sessions during these meetings were very useful since they considered all the possible angles and ensured that they were beneficial to the bank. I fondly remember that he was very persevering, continuously followed up for business development, also ensured quality of his asset portfolio by holding meetings regularly with customers and other stakeholders in respect of the society. Sincerity, integrity, and commitment to the organization was known to all and respected for it, especially in the areas of foreign exchange, trade finance, and credit management areas, and willingness to share with all his colleagues voluntarily was commendable. He had a flair for understanding businesses, their business models, and broad operational strategy, especially businesses handled by him. He had a pulse of the market and his portfolio due to his amazing networking skills in the bank as well as in the marketplace. He had unique method to analyze the financials and other reports of the corporates received by him. He shouldered the responsibilities entrusted to him by the bank with enthusiasm and discharged them effectively to the satisfaction of the organization. I wish Virudhachalam all the best in his second innings. May Mahaperiya's blessings be with him and his family. Thanking you.
Virudhachalam, today it is a memorable day in your. You are going to retire from the bank services day. In this day, I remember our friendship started some 25 years back in commercial Chennai, where I worked in commercial branch and he worked in the commercial branch in the same floor. We are a very good friend and he used to visit so many functions in our houses. After that gap of some several years, again we met at SAF Games Village, where we resided in the Games Village itself. In the Games Village, your daughter and your son used to visit our home functions so many times. This is a memorable day. Your daughter used to come for the Navaratri Golu in so many, just like a fancy competition, she used to come as a various dressing and various alangarams. She used to come. This I remember in this day. You are a family man. You used to visit Sabarimala for several years. This I have seen in the Games Village before that also. You are a very good person in banking knowledge, especially in Forex. Forex, you are one of the best persons in the entire State Bank of India. Your knowledge should be utilized even after the retirement of the bank services. In this happy occasion, I wish you a happy retired life. I pray the Almighty to give all the happiness, wealth, health, everything to you and your family, especially your wife, because your wife, she worked in the telephones. Previously, I also was worked in the telephones. I used to remember that one also. I wish everybody, son, Ram Gopal, daughter, everybody a happy retired life, and I pray the Almighty to shower all the things to you and your family. Thank you.
Hello everyone, Shekaran here, one of the long time friends of GV, I suppose. In fact, our friendship started with a debate on whether, on the applicability of whether stamp duty is payable on use on services. He was in commercial, I was in IFB, handling both of us were in IB divisions of the respective branches. So it started, and friendship has grown over the years. We have become very good friends, sharing many things, official, personal. So very happy for him. A great officer, a very humble, knowledgeable, committed, hardworking. You can add so many objectives to GV. All the best, GV. Proud to be your friend. And one good thing I like about GV is taking care of his elderly mother. Because as no sons and daughters, we have to take care of our parents who have brought us up in life to achieve something in life. We should be ever grateful to them. We should take care of them in their elderly period. So which I am sure GV is taking good care of his mother. His son and daughter, both of them are settling down in life very well. Happy for him. Very happy for you, GV. And you will be up for grabs. You have required domain knowledge, whether in high value credit, IB. These are all the core. This one. So I think you can still pursue, your career as long as your health is good. I think you can keep yourself busy. Very happy for you, GV. Thanks for the opportunity given. All the very best to you. Proud to be your good friend. Take care of your health. Stay in touch. And God bless you and your family with the best of everything in life. Thank you so much.
Dear Mr. G. Virudhachalam, affectionately known as Guruji by many of SBI Sabarimala visitors. Normally people will visit once a year to Sabarimala, whereas he used to visit often, sometimes even on a monthly basis. In case you seek his help, he will ensure that you get good darshan at Sabarimala. He will establish himself wherever he goes and makes a mark of his own, be it Sabarimala or Madurai Meenakshi Temple. That is his USP. GV has flair for imparting knowledge to his subordinates. He used to conduct classes for IIB for promotional exams. Will conduct mock interview etc. for aspiring candidates. Even very recently, his name along with his photo appeared in newspaper for his guidance to +2 students on getting educational loans from SBI. If I am right, for Dinavara Vadigati. Due to personal reasons, he did not opt for going up in the ladder at the appropriate time. Otherwise, for his caliber, he would have easily got his promotions. I know GV from his TO days. I got to interact with him from his IFB days, where he was heading foreign exchange division. He has good knowledge on forex and also has good knowledge on the platform on which forex operates. He used to complete the task with ease. Thorough knowledge of the subject and the system is his strength. He is a strict officer, follows systems and procedures of the bank in all earnestness. Still, he is liked by the customers due to his approach. Because of this approach, customers would like to go along with him wherever he goes, which is a rare phenomenon in the bank. Dear GV, it is the start of second innings. So far, you work for the bank day and night. Now it is a time for you to concentrate on your passion, be it guiding bank employees for their promotions or +2 students for their future prospects in life. Though with the age you are 60, you still have a long way to go in spending your time actively. You can be guide to those retired from the bank on wealth management, on investing of funds effectively. I pray to Lord Ayyappa to shower his blessings for a healthy, wealthy, peaceful and prosperous retired life. Thank you.